how long it takes, justice will be done. This morning, Senator John McCAIN commending President Obama, the armed service members, and the intelligence officials for that operation. The senator joins us on the phone this morning. Senator McCAIN, good morning. When did you hear and your first reaction?
Tara, I got a call from Secretary Gates and then also one from the Vice President last night, not too long before the President made the formal announcement. And of course, it was wonderful news. And again, the President and the CIA and our brave Navy SEALs deserved great credit. And the first people I thought of when I was given the news by First Secretary Gates is that the families of 9/11 must feel finally some comfort and relief that finally the murderer of their beloved family members and firefighters and brave Americans is to at least some degree vindicated.
The president last night hinted that they first got word where Obama may be, or Osama may be, back in August. Did you know any of this was going on?
No. And I think it's appropriate that that's an executive branch responsibility. You know, one thing about the Congress is that they are notorious for leaks.
I wanted to ask you about where he was found. You know, Leon Panetta this morning praising Pakistan for help in this, and yet he's found in a huge compound about 30 miles outside of Islamabad. Were you surprised?
Well, the conventional wisdom had been, as you know, that he was someplace in the mountains along the border, and so yes, and I was surprised that it's a very upscale suburb. There are military retirees in the area, and there will be some questions asked about the Pakistanis as to what they knew and when they knew it. But at the same time, listen, this military operation that was pulled off, only the United States of America military could have not only pulled off that operation, but also coped with the unexpected helicopter problem they ran into. It's really remarkable and marvelous.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, and it's interesting to hear a little bit more about this Team 6, these Navy SEALs that may have been responsible. I wanted to ask you, there's talk this morning that some of the key information that led to all of this came as a result of some of those interrogations at Gitmo, some interrogations that involved possibly waterboarding, which you have been a critic of. If that is in fact the case, does it change your opinion at all about those interrogation tactics?
Well, I know for a fact that interrogation using tactics that are not in violation of the Geneva Conventions are highly effective, and that's a fact. And it's also a fact that if you inflict enough pain on somebody, they will tell you anything they think you want to know in order to make the pain stop. I have visited an interrogation facility in Afghanistan where they do not use illegal torture, and their results have been excellent, and that's just a fact.
How concerned should we be now about retaliation? Is it just a matter of being vigilant now?
I think it's a matter of being vigilant now, and I think it's very appropriate to step up security measures. But at the same time, I'm not sure that Al-Qaeda and terrorists were holding anything in reserve. I think they were doing everything they could 24/7 to inflict harm on us, and I'm proud of the fact that the United States of America has not experienced another attack since 9/11. We've had some close calls, but so am I inordinately worried? No, not any more than I was yesterday or the day before.
President Obama has been criticized recently for not showing a lot of leadership. Does he deserve a lot of credit today?
He certainly does, and CIA and the men and women who are serving, but the President certainly deserves great credit.
Listen, we appreciate you joining us. I know you came on our show a day or two after 9/11, and we appreciate you joining us again after getting this news. Senator McCAIN on the phone this morning from D.C.